let's do these questions. 20% of 30. So what I'm going to do is change the questions so everything becomes a fraction. Percent means out of 100, so 20 over 100. Off means multiply, and a whole number, when you write it as a fraction, you put it over 1. So now it's just a case of multiplying fractions. 20 times 30 is 600. 100 times 1 is 100. 600 divided by 100 is 6. The next one, again, 15%. So if you do forget what percent is, just look at the sign. It's got a 1 and 2 zeros. So you know it's going to be out of 100. Off will always be times, and the whole number is over 1. So here now we need to do 400 times by 15. So I know 400 times 10 is 4,000. Half of that is 2,000. So 4,000 and 2,000. So this is 6,000 divided by 100. So the answer there is 60. And then the third question, 3%. So 3 over 100 multiplied by 422 over 1. 400 times 3 is 1200, and then 322s are 66. So 12,1266 divided by 100. So the answer for that one is 12.66. So I usually do this with my Key Stage 2 math students. I do this topic after they become comfortable with fractions. So they've done all their fraction arithmetic. They know that a whole number can be changed into fraction by putting it over 1. And they also know how to multiply fractions. The other topic that does help, and I usually do that before percentages, is dividing by 100, because if you look at the last question there, they need to know how to move the decimal 2 places back. So there are other ways of doing it, and you can make the questions a lot easier by simplifying the fraction. So in the first question, 20 over 100 can be simplified to 2 over 10 times 30 over 1. So that's 60 divided by 10, which is 6. You get the same answer. So in some situations, it's actually easier to divide by 100 rather than simplifying the fraction. But obviously, if you've got 50%, just simplify that to a half, work out half of the value. So one of the things, some of the schools, what they do is they make students work out 10%, 20%. So they work out the 10% and then they double it to get 20%, which seems okay, but then to work out 23%, they do 10, 10, and then they work out 1 and then times it by 3. So they're adding so many